hold up. Oh, there he comes. Reason number 7, there was a massive right? Different things you do.
IQRA KIDS TV.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Oh, assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome once again to IQRA KIDS TV. We hope you guys have enjoyed our show because we love putting it together for you. Remember, IQRA means to read, to understand, and to educate ourselves. Kids, are you guys out there, regardless of your age, mums and dads, you are more than welcome. And of course, TV, what you're watching right now, and we want you to stay glued to all of our shows. Right, guys, I have put all the finishing touches on our show, and there's not a beanie in sight. Right, before he does turn up, let's get down to business. Let's go.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
If you love somebody, I mean really love somebody, how would you show that love for them? Maybe you'd buy them a present, maybe you'd take them for a meal. Well, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal for his 3rd wife. Wow! That's right, he created and built the beautiful, world-famous Taj Mahal. Now, in case you didn't know, in Arabic, Taj Mahal means crown of palaces, and it exhibits so many architectural styles from across the Islamic Empire, whether it's Persian, Arabic, or otherwise. It really was the crown of the entire empire at that time. But before we get carried away, let's talk about where in the world is the Taj Mahal actually located. Check out our map and let's have a look. Here we go. The Taj Mahal, or the crown of the palace, is an ivory white marble mausoleum on the right bank of the river Yamuna in the Indian city of Agra. Now, of course, we've already mentioned that the Taj Mahal was created by Shah Jahan to commemorate the passing of his wife, who unfortunately died after giving birth to one of his children. Now, it was commissioned in 1631, but actually started construction work in 1632. As you can see here, it is set in a beautiful garden. The actual Taj Mahal itself was completed in 1648, while those gardens around it took another 5 years to complete. The construction of the Taj Mahal took quite a while to do, and according to legend, it was 20,000 artisans, builders, carpenters and laborers who made it actually happen. But how much did it actually cost? Well, according to some estimations, it was, that's right, it was 32 million rupees, which is by today's money $956 million. Now, of course, it's important to remember that the Taj Mahal, even though it's a wondrous feat of engineering, it is a tomb, okay? It is somewhere where dead people reside. Let's let's go into a little bit more detail on the construction of the tomb itself. You can see here the beautiful structure. The tomb is the central focus of the entire complex of the Taj Mahal. It is a large white marble structure standing on a square plinth topped by a large dome, which is kind of typical for Islamic buildings, you know what I mean? Here you can see, like most Mongol tombs, the basic elements are Indo-Islamic in origin. Let's look a bit closer. Here you can see the base structure is a large multi-chambered cube with corners forming an 8-sided structure that is approximately 180 feet on each side of the 4 long sides. Here you can see that each side of the arch-shaped doorway is framed with a huge vaulted archway with 2 similarly shaped architectural balconies stacked one atop the other, or one aside the other.
Hey you! Yes, you! Do you read books? No! No? But reading is so much fun! The first word revealed in the Quran was, IQRA, which means to read. So start reading a book today. Yes, sir!
Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to Nasheed's Made Simple. Oh, Nasheeds, everybody likes Nasheeds. I don't know anybody who doesn't like Nasheeds. So some of you are thinking, y'all like singing the mountains of Mecca, but did you know that under every Nasheed, there are some basics that every Nasheed artist has to come to grips with. One of those basics is the rhythm that they're singing to. They need to have a rhythm that they're singing to. Okay, now I've brought in the studio my drum. Now I don't use a daf, I don't use one of those other things, right? But I use an African drum known as a djembe. I love the djembe because it can get so many different sounds, but we'll talk about that later on. For now, we want to talk about those basic underpinnings of every nasheed, every song you've ever heard. The beat, okay? Let me show you what I mean. The beat, okay? Is something that's in the background in the form of drums, and it always keeps the singer, the musicians, whoever's playing in time. So we talked about doing a simple beat before, so let's continue with that. Let's do a simple beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is the most fundamental, basic underpinnings of every song you've heard. There are different beats. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There are different beats, but we're going to start with the most basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, of course, I don't expect you guys to have a drum handy. If you have got a drum handy, that would be cool. Whip it out. If not, you can always learn these beats just by clapping your hands, okay? Or just slapping your thighs. Or if you're on the table, just very gently, don't pound it to pieces. Just go nice and gently, nice and gently. So that 4 bars I just did, they're called 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I want you to do is to drum along with me on your knees, okay? This is easy for you to do, okay? So we're going to keep going till I say stop. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Simple. Anyone can do that. Absolutely anyone. Now the difference is that I'm going to be doing that same thing on my djembe. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the center of my djembe, which is that part of the djembe will give us a nice bass sound. Okay? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm taking you way back to the basics. We are starting from day one, from dot. Okay, so that you can follow me as we progress. And of course, this is called Nasheed's Made Simple, because we'll talk about doing Nasheeds later on as well. For those of you who do not know, I've been a Nasheed artist for about 16 years now. I've toured France, I've been to Germany, I've been to Sweden, Malaysia, South Africa, Canada, Chicago, Milwaukee, Belgium, Sweden, all over the place, right? So I've got a lot of experience playing the drums, singing live, singing in front of thousands of people. I performed for the GPU many years ago in front of 22,000 people. I've met all of the Nasheed artists, you name one. Yeah, I've met them, right? I've met all of them, and I've sat with them and we've discussed things. We've talked about the nature of the business. But the thing that we all have in common is the music, is the message, is the ability to put together words and phrases in a nice, beautiful, soft song. Now, many years ago, I met a young man that came from South Africa, and I showed him some basic things on the piano to show him the notes. And that young man was Zayn Bika, and he has now become, mashallah, a beautifully successful, very productive, very creative, such a genius in terms of how he's risen and how the material that he's produced has been so beneficial to everyone, young and old. But he started in the most basic way with simple beats, and then when he had the beats, he started thinking of words, okay? And that is how we're gonna start, with those simple beats. Before the words, before the message, before the concept of what you're trying to say, you need to have a grip and an appreciation of what those beats are, how they work, and why they are fundamental to every type of music, every nasheed, every note that you've heard, okay? Right, so I'm going to take you through those 4 bars again. Again, you can just gently tap on your knees like that. Mums and dads, you might as well have a go as well. What you waiting for? Right, just go 1, 2, 3. You don't have to sing it, just you go 1, 2, 3. Except I'm going to do it on the drum, okay? After 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very, very easy, very easy. Now, of course, I've picked a very mid-tempo speed. So I'm not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to keep it a very easy mid-tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Later on, we'll talk about different speeds, different tempos, beats per minute. Then we'll talk about using 2 hands. We'll talk about how you can then change the rhythm, how you can incorporate different beats, how you can get the song to sound as if it's really moving along, and how to really bring it down by doing single beats in a certain bar, things of that nature. That is what we hope to teach you guys here on Nasheed Made Simple. My name is Khaleel Muhammad, and I want you guys to never miss any of our shows. You take care. Speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum.
IQRA Kids TV.
4 minarets frame the tomb, 1 on each corner of the plinth, facing the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. The main chamber houses the false sarcophagus of Mumtaz Mahal. False one. And of course, Shah Jahan himself. The actual graves are at a lower level. So the actual graves aren't there, they're somewhere else down below. After the construction of the Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan's son himself deposed Shah Jahan, had him arrested and sent to a fort. After he died, he took his dad's remains and buried him right next to his beloved Mumtaz. Oh, sweet. Now, like any great feat of engineering skill, there are always myths, stories, all sorts of mysteries surrounding those buildings. And the Taj Mahal has its own share of myths. Now, these are myths, or are they myths? I'm just going to throw them out there. You guys can decide and do your own research. It was rumored that Shah Jahan himself was going to create a different Taj Mahal, but it would be entirely black. Another long-standing myth is that his architects, his designers, his carpenters, they all suffered the fate of having their hands chopped off once the Taj Mahal had finished. However, there is no documented proof that this actually happened. So I'm not quite sure where I stand on that one. Another long-standing myth is that if you were to beat the actual silhouette of some of the buildings, water is supposed to pour forth. That's what they say. People still believe this, and from time to time they have found evidence of that in the form of broken bangles at the feet of the wall. However, there was a time when the Taj Mahal, as impressive as it may be, was in danger of being destroyed. Just imagine, this world iconic building could have been gone forever. The Taj Mahal was almost destroyed in 1942 by the Japanese. However, somebody had the clever idea of disguising the Taj Mahal as something entirely different. So that when the bombers went over, they didn't know it was the Taj Mahal and didn't destroy it. More recent threats have faced the Taj Mahal in the form of cracks along the base, environmental problems, and of course, flooding from the local river. Right guys, let's look at some quick facts about the Taj Mahal. Check it out. Here we go, look at that, beautiful. The most recognizable feature is the white dome at the peak of the mausoleum, often called the Onion Dome for obvious reasons. It rises to about 35 meters, which is 115 feet high, and is surrounded by 4 other domes. Taj Mahal attracts more than 1 million tourists per year. 1 million tourists, that's a lot of people. Look at that, that's a lot of speed. It is believed that 1,000 elephants were responsible for transporting the raw materials that were used to create the Taj Mahal. In 1857, much of the outer cladding of the mausoleum and the surrounding areas were ripped off by the British Army. That's not good, is it? There you go, guys, the Taj Mahal. You've heard so much about it. I've heard so much about it. Hopefully we've dispelled some of the myths about it and gotten down to the brass tacks, the facts about it. Guys, if there's anywhere in the world you'd like us to visit, drop me an email and we'll look into it. All you've got to do is send me an email on the following email address: info@IQRA.tv. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Let's See the World about the Taj Mahal. I'm looking forward to speaking to you guys soon. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
IQRA Kids TV.
I, General Sally, have given Noo-Zee one last chance to find a new planet for our people, the Zorgans. If he fails, I'll exile him forever. But after searching for 135 years, he's finally found a planet. But he says there's a big problem.
guys, it's me, Noo-Zee Alien. I'm feeling a bit sad today. Yeah, I am feeling a bit sad. A bit tearful, actually. Now, the reason is, it's the anniversary of my planet. You see, I've told you before that my planet needs your planet, but I haven't said why, have I? Well, you see, our planet was very advanced. Yeah, we had lots of lovely things. We had instant coffee. We had microwaves. We had all sorts of flying cars that zoomed all over the place like this. We went to space. We did so many amazing things. But one of the things that we did that was very, very bad, we polluted our planet. Yeah. We were throwing waste into the oceans. Yeah, we did. And we polluted the atmosphere. And it was getting so bad that the other planets, they said, you Zorgans, you better stop doing that. You're destroying your planet. And now that you've got space travel, you might do it to other planets. Do you know what we said? We said, don't you tell us what to do. We can do what we like, all right? And we started to go to other planets, flying all over the universe, and we polluted other planets as well. So the other aliens, do you know what they did? You know what they did? I'll show you. Watch this. They destroyed our planet, yeah! Now we have to live inside of an asteroid. That's why we need a nice green planet, just like yours. That's why I've been looking for 135 years, and finally, I found the perfect planet. It's called Earth. But I want to tell you one very important thing. You must look after your planet, okay? Don't be like us. We were so naughty that we destroyed our planet. And you do have a beautiful planet. So remember, if you're going to do waste recycling and things like that, don't litter the planet. Don't leave rubbish everywhere, okay? It's very bad. Look after your planet, or you might have this done to yours. No! You don't want that to happen to your planet, do you? No, you don't. Okay, guys, I hope you learned a lesson today. I'm going to go and cry somewhere because I'm still sad about my planet blowing up.
MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, another successful show done and dusted, guys. I think I learned something, and I hope you guys learned something as well. Guys, you know, we always want your feedback. We want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the show? What can we do better? Because we want to make it as good as possible. All of your feedback should be sent to this email address. And if you want to check out other shows, you could do so there. And of course, by now you should have gone to our Instagram page and followed us there as well on this address. Remember, guys, I want you to show me what you think Beanie looks like. What does he look like? Let your imagination run riot, okay? Whatever you think he looks like, just draw it down, send it to that email address. Anyway, guys, looking forward to seeing you guys again. Take care. Assalamu alaikum. Reason number 7, it was a massive uproar. Right? Different things you do.
IQRA KIDS TV.